All right, we're joined now by Associate Head Coach Jon Scheyer. Coach Scheyer, appreciate your time. If you would, we'll start with an opening statement, then we'll open up for questions.
Well, obviously that was a heck of a win. And, I can only imagine what coach was thinking and doing, down the stretch there, or actually the whole game, I should say. But, I thought our guys showed a lot of poise. It's not easy being out for 3 weeks and not playing for 3 weeks and, have a couple games postponed or canceled. So I thought, it took us a while to get going clearly. Not sure exactly what it was, but I thought that the end of the first half was huge. And then coming out of halftime, we tried to put a little pressure on them. We got a couple turnovers, got some stops, and I thought it really got us back in that game right away, which was really important. And from there, big plays down the stretch, match 3 in that corner. Wendell's shot at with the time running out of the shot clock. And then Jay Gold, hitting 2 free throws. I could go on and on, but those 3 stand out to me. So I'll take any questions. Very proud, though. Happy we got the win, and hopefully we can build from here.
Coach, appreciate that. We'll go to Steve Wiseman first. Steve, go ahead.
Hey, Jon. Obviously, Wendell had not had a good season at this point so far, and he looked like a totally different player tonight. What have you noticed about him since he came back from break, and that led to what went so well for him tonight?
Well, extremely proud of Wendell. Steve, you said it, but, clearly has not played well. He's worked his butt off. He's gone up in the morning, basically every day we practice with Coach Carrawell, and they're working. Same thing, there's been a lot of noise, for these guys, whether it's on social media or elsewhere. And he was just able to block out the noise and kept working. And, Wendell's always been at his best when he's playing defense, he's talking, he's leading. And I thought to start the game, he did that. And then his offense came along as well. So can't tell you how proud we are of him. He saved us throughout the entire game.
All right, Aaron Beard, you're up, sir.
Hey, Jon, it's not exactly a normal situation to go 3 weeks between games, and then also for Mike Krzyzewski to not be on the bench. Kind of what were your thoughts and emotions about being out there in this situation, that not having a coach out there is one thing, but also 3 weeks between games? It's not exactly an easy situation to walk into.
No, it's not how I dreamed about coaching my first game ever, and again, I think bizarre circumstances. I think initially all of us, Nate, Chris, Nolan, and I, you want to get that win for coach, just naturally you feel that way. So I think there's pressure you put on yourself that, and when I say myself, it's all of us felt that way. And, we really stuck together as a staff, decision-making, subs, hectic game. You had Matt with the 4 fouls. So you're trying to find the right lineup, defensively, but also offensively. So, I'm very thankful for having Nate, Chris, Nolan, just these last couple of days of prep. Coach also has been there every step of the way, from, in the locker room, he did a Zoom with the team right before the game. We've had almost more prep as a staff, with him being gone than with him here. We've been on the same page, talking a lot about Boston College. None of it really worked for us in that first half, but we had to figure a way. So I'm happy we won. I'm happy we won. And, it's, I wish we had a camera on coach at the end there, just what he was doing, but that's anyway.
All right, Brennan Marks, go ahead.
Hey, Jon, you mentioned Wendell a couple of times throughout the course of the game, save you guys. When he is playing that well, when he's playing at his best, what is it that makes life easier for everyone else? How much better is this group overall when he's sort of firing on all cylinders?
Yeah, look, we're a different team, and I think his versatility is something that we've missed. He's really a guy who really defended every position tonight. We had him flashing in the middle of the zone. We had him driving the ball from the perimeter. Obviously, he got to the free throw line. He's defending down on the block. He's guarding outside. So just his versatility. And, look, we're a team. We have 7 new guys, 6 freshmen. So anybody who has experience, especially Jay Gold, him, Joey, and Matt, their veteran leadership is important. People respect Wendell when he says something. But I really think about his versatility and what that does for our team.
Thank you.
Glenn Morgenstern, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. Congrats on the win.
Thanks.
I know I shouldn't be surprised by your humble opening statement, and yet I was, because I know this game must have meant a lot to you, given your history with Duke. Can you just talk a little bit about what this win means to you?
Yeah, well, Glenn, I mean, I'd be lying if I said, this did not mean a lot to me. I mean, naturally, you want to step up and have coaches back as a staff. And, I've always wanted to win. And so, you're going into this game and you get one chance. So, you want to make sure you do the best job you can preparing. And so just, again, it wasn't pretty all the time. But I'm proud of the preparation we had as a staff. I'm proud of the decisions in game, although there's always things you would do better or differently. But to start off this way and to get a win, it's easier to call coach after the game. I think it's easier to. I may not sleep tonight after that, but just to move on and go from here. So it meant a lot. Very proud, and it's a great way to start off.
JB Ricks, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, good to see you again. Congrats on the win tonight. All
you.
the good questions have been asked, but I will ask you. I will ask you this: as far as how did you approach the halftime speech that you had to give those guys? After the lackluster performance there in the first half, and it obviously resonated because they came out with a massive amount of energy out of the locker room.
Well, I think it goes back to before the game, Coach made it very clear to us. He said, trust your instincts, do what you feel. And honestly, it got to a point in that first half, I thought our confidence was a little shaken. And so we were really just trying to tell him, one, we can win this game and we are going to win this game. And then two, it really came down to just playing harder. As simple as that sounds, I think, we were walking in mud a little bit there in the first half, and they were quicker to the ball. They were hungrier. And we needed to change that. And so that was really for the majority of what we talked about was fighting, getting stops, and then we can go from there. And, and then on offense, we just talked about playing free. You have your shots, shoot them. If you have your drives, take them. But really, it was all about fighting and defense. And like you said, we came out in the start of the second half and did that.
Steve Wiseman, go ahead.
Yeah, John, I wanted to get a quick update on Jalen and how he's coming along. Seems like he's progressing some. Is there any chance he could play the next game, or where are we with him?
Yeah, Jalen's progressing really well. We're actually going to get him reevaluated tomorrow to just take another step. And, really we'll see. He hasn't done anything in practice. So, I don't think by Saturday, but we have to hear what the doctors say tomorrow, take it day by day. But he's progressing great. He's been a great teammate during practice. He's been passing in drills. His attitude's been, terrific. So obviously we're excited to get him back as soon as possible.
All right, last question, go to Max Rigo. Go ahead, Max.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win. Just wanted to ask about the last play, or one of the last plays, the shot that Wendell hit with, I think it was like 1 or 2 seconds left on the shot clock.
Right.
Was that drawn up for him in the huddle while they were reviewing whether it went out of bounds off of DJ or the defender, or was it kind of like it was he the second option? And, what does it show for his resiliency to try to be able to hit that shot in that situation?
So, it actually came from a play. I give Coach Carrawell credit. We always have scrimmages against one another, in the fall and the summer, on plays in different situations. And we were on the same team one time, and he drew up a last second play, and it was that it's a play that the Boston Celtics ran. And Wendell, to be honest with you, was one of the options. He broke the play off, and I'm glad he did. And it worked out even better than what we drew up. But I think in that situation, one, we didn't know if we were going to have the ball or not. And, we realized we thought we might, so we drew up a play first. And, Wendell made a good read. He was supposed to curl and ended up popping out. And, again, I'm not sure about the rest, the landing and all of that, but made a heck of a play and, made us look good.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you all.